And if you are here and you have been attending my financial class, you understand that for me, value creation is very, very important. Okay? Value creation is very, very important. And the reason why you are in First Tech, the very primary reason why you are here with us is so that you can be able to create. Are you getting it? The skills you are learning is so that you can deploy them to create value. And what is value? Value simply means solution to people's problem. That's the meaning of value. Solution to what? People's problem. When you are able to solve people's problem, that's value. With either product or services. So, types of leverage. Let's go into this. What are the types of leverage? This is what is called the financial leverage. Using borrowed money to invest. Now, listen to write it down. This is a law and a rule you must obey. You are going to be rich. Never borrow to spend on food or clothing or cars or materials. You are disturbing my class. Everybody should be seated and settle down now. Never borrow money to be used to spend on food, clothing, cars, or any material thing that does not give you back money in return. Are you getting me? The law of borrowing is that every borrowed money must be deployed into a productive outcome that will help you generate money. So the first leverage you must understand is what I call financial leverage, using borrowed money to invest. Then the second one is operational leverage, building systems and hiring people to multiply outputs. All right? For our kids here, how do I explain this to you? All right? Leverage. Come, let me show you what leverage is. Come. This is Amanda. All right? And leverage means that I have, I'm stronger than she is, right? So she wants to achieve something. She wants to carry this bag, right? She wants to carry this bag, but I'm the one that have the energy, I'm the one that has the strength to carry it. This bag is so heavy. Try to carry the bag. To carry it. So heavy. She can carry it, right? So she needs leverage. Leverage means external assistance to get the job done. Are you getting it? So she comes to me, say, sir, I'm doing a project. The project involved me carrying this bag. I know you have the strength, you have the energy, you can help me. And then she says, if you carry this bag, if I'm able to carry this bag, I'm going to make $20,000. So what I'm going to do is that you will help me carry the bag. I will give you $5,000 out of $20,000. Because the bag is my own, the idea is mine and everything. So I'll take $15,000, you will take $5,000. I'll say, okay, no problem, I'll do that. You want me to carry it too? You want me to carry it back too? So I will now come. So she's leveraging on my strength, okay? So I come, I pick up the bag, I take it to wherever she wants it to go, and then the transaction is done. They pay us, then she gives me my $5K and she takes her $15K. Are you getting it? That is leverage, okay? So leverage is getting external assistance, either in the form of money. You don't have 20 million to do a project. There is somebody that has the 20 million, but you have the skill to do the project, right? Oh, it's off. Okay, so Go sit down, beloved. Thank you. Do you understand it now? So leverage is using either other people's financial resources, their time, their even their knowledge to get things done. So I say there is financial leverage, there is operational leverage, there is intellectual leverage. All right. By you coming to First Tech, what you are doing here is that you are leveraging on the intellect of every of our coach here. That's what you are doing. You are drawing from the knowledge bank of every of your coach. That's why you are here learning. So that's intellectual leverage, using ideas, brands, or knowledge to create value. Are you getting it? Then there is what is called network leverage, using relationship. This is very key. Now, there is what is called the First Tech community. Don't just come to First Tech and then finish training and run away. Make sure you stay in touch. Make sure you connect. For some of you are going to be CEOs of big companies in the nearest future. All right. Some of you are going to build systems like Facebook and other apps that is going to be global. So you have to stay connected. For example, let's say you have an idea. Okay. Currently, First Tech is working on a project. There's a project we are working on. It is called First Tech One AI. It's a platform that will help serve businesses, help them to make their social media posts automatically, help them to do a lot of other business stuff on one app. We are working on it. Now we have a team of about, how many of us are there? About 7 persons that are on that team. And we are going to start executing from August 1. Now, let's say you have an idea. You can contact the web developers here. You can contact some of you. You are very good with marketing. I know Blessing will be very good with marketing. And Chizaram. All right. So you can get them, and they will be part of your team, right? And so that you can leverage on that relationship to execute the project. Now, listen to me. This is a law you have to write down. It is not everything you have to buy with money. Write it down. It is not everything you have to buy with money. It is not everything you have to do what? Buy with money. Some things you buy it with relationship as the currency. What's your name? Tomola, if I'm passing through your house and I'm very thirsty and you saw me and I say, Tomola, I'm thirsty. Will you go in and give me a bottle of water? You give me, right? How much is a bottle of water sold? Maybe 300 or 500, right? So now, for the fact that I know Tomiwa and he gives me a bottle of water, what did I pay with? Did you see that? You're welcome, sir. So, my relationship with Tomiwa has paid for a bottle of water for me, right? The same thing. So, understand that you don't always need money. When you are thinking about money, some people say, I don't have money. Yet, they have people around them, but they are not living on those people. Are you getting it? Sometimes, once you have anything to do, you have a project to do, the first thing to do is, what do I have? Don't think about money. Money should be the last thing. Ask yourself, what do I have? Let's say I want to build an app now. I will ask myself, what do I have? I have Emmanuel there. He's a web developer. David. I have some of my guys. So I will say, okay, each of them, what can they do in the building of this app? Then I bring them on board. Are you getting it? So that is how to think. I'm talking about financial critical thinking. So in thinking, you have to analyze the resources that are available at your disposal. Are you getting it? If let's say I'm done with building the project and I want to publicize it. I want everybody to know that this particular app is in the market now. You can use it. Just looking at every one of us here, this is already enough publicity, right? Do you know up to 10 persons anywhere in the world? You do true. Do you know up to 10 persons anywhere in the world? Do you know up to 10 persons? So how many are we here now all together? At least we are about 15 thereabout, right? So 15 times 10 is what? 150. So we already have 150 persons here. So it means that publicity or that advert can go to 150% just from here now. So you have to think in terms of resources. What do I have? You have people, you have all those things, you list it down. So don't always say I don't have. Never say I don't have. What did I say?
Never say I don't have.
Every single time you say I don't have, you are entering into the room of poverty. I have is the language of the haves. Say I am the haves. I am not the have not.
I am not the have not.
Good. So you leverage your network, right? Network speaks of relationships that you have. So now let's go. Let's take a case study. Netflix leverage. This case study, I titled it Netflix leverage. Netflix didn't start by creating all the content. They used financial leverage to borrow billions, fund production. They used operational leverage by building algorithms to recommend content. One system serving millions. They used intellectual leverage by creating original shows that competitors copied. They use network leverage by partnering with studios and platforms. Then what was the result? A company that generated billions in revenue while most viewers sleep. Did you see that? So who here you have ever watched any movie on Netflix before? You have ever watched any movie on Netflix? Okay, good. So Netflix is more like a YouTube, all right, but it's a paid platform with collection of different movies and videos there. So it is not Netflix that is shooting all the videos that are in that platform. Are you getting it? For example, now if we shoot a video in First Tech and that video is up to world standard, we can push it and put it on Netflix. Yes, and we'll be making money together with Netflix as people are watching that video. So that's exactly what it is. So leverage is using other people's platform, other people's money, other people's knowledge, other people's resources, all right, to make sure that you achieve your end goal. So I want to ask a question. Which one of you here, you have an Android phone? Let me see your hand up. You have an Android phone? Let me see your hand up. You have an Android phone. Let me see your hand up.
Raise your hand up now.
Okay, you have an iPhone. Let me see your hand up. You have an iPhone. Let me see your hand up. Okay. But let me just say you have a smartphone. Let me see your hand up. All right, that's good. So you have a TikTok account. Let me see your hand up. You don't have a TikTok account, Ima? Hey, Daniel. You don't know. Do you have a TikTok account? Okay, that means you don't have a smartphone yet. All right. Yes. Okay. So what you will do today is that when you go back, go and search for at First Tech Hub. At what? Search for us on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, and make sure to follow. And then go to the YouTube channel. This content we are doing now, or this training we are doing now, is being streamed live on YouTube at this moment. And some people are watching us online. So make sure you subscribe to that channel and be a part of this. All right? So that you can be proud and say, I'm not just watching on YouTube, I was live where it was happening. Okay? And so make sure to do that. So let's go now. Let's go to the next thing, which is the compounding effect. That's the second way of building wealth, compounding. After you have engaged leverage, then you engage what is called compounding effect. Albert Einstein called compounding the eighth wonder of the world. Here is why. This is the reason why. I hope you can see the screen. If you invest 100,000 naira at 10% return yearly, at the end of year one, you will get 110,000. 10% of 100,000 is 10,000. So at the end of year one, you will get 110,000. At the end of year 5, if you keep adding it year in, year out, year 5 you will be getting 161,000. Year 10 you will be getting 259,000. And in 20 years you'll be getting 673,000 thereabouts. Notice you didn't add any more money to it. Your returns and returns. This is the power of compounding. When you start early, time does the work. What do I mean by that? Instead of you spending every money that you are getting now, you can save up, all right? And then there are offers that banks make. You can put your money in the bank on a compounding interest mode, since you know they are not using the money for anything now, and then something will begin to happen. A magic of increase will begin to happen on that money, because bank will use your money to do business, and when they make money, they will share the profit with you, and your money will keep increasing. Are you getting this? So this is one of the ways of building wealth. So you have to think in terms of compounding. Don't always spend everything. What did I say? Don't always spend everything. Always keep some money aside and make sure that that money is growing. So let's go to this. This is the core area of this teaching. Value creation. Value creation, the real source of wealth. Value creation is the real source of wealth. Can you see this book? Do you know this lady? Who knows this lady? Who knows Tara? Who knows Tara Feladrote? Okay, you don't know her. Okay, I'm giving you an assignment on that. Go home. Go and research. You're going to do an assignment. Go and let me find out 5 Nigerian billionaires in dollars. I don't mean billionaire in naira. Find out 5 billionaires in dollars. You've done it before. Oh yeah, tell me. Oh yeah, let's tell me. Give me one name. Okay, Blessing has something here. Okay, we have Aliko Dangote. We have Abdul Samad Rabiu. Abdul Samad Rabiu is the owner of Bua Cement. Bua. Okay, we have Mike Adenuga. That's Glow. Glow, the glow you are using. These are billionaires in dollars. There is Femi Otedola, the oil money man. All right. So there is. So I'm going to give you the assignment now. I'm going to give you will still be on this, but it's in another version. I will tell you very soon. There is Ato Eze. There is Cletus Ibeto. There is Ojuzo. Ojuzo Kalu. Is he a billionaire in dollars? That's good. Then there is Benedict Peters. There is Emeka Ofo, and there is Folorunsho Alakija. All right, these are billionaires in dollars, and they are Nigerians. So what you are going to do now is that he's also a billionaire. I don't know how. You are going to pick 5. If you did the assignment before, pick 5 out of what you wrote and tell me what they do, their business. All right? Talk about their business. Yes, no, take 2 men and 3 ladies. Okay? 2 men and 3 ladies. Tell me what they do, the business they do, and how they make their money. So research about it. Is that okay? Don't say you did not understand my assignment. Now I'm giving you. Yes, that's the assignment. Okay, let me say it again. This is the assignment I'm giving you. Pick 5 Nigerian billionaires, 2 men, 3 ladies. Okay, and write about what they do. Write about what their business. What do they do to make money? Research about it. Okay, research about it. About what they do to make money. All right. So creation in value creation. So let's quickly go into this so that we can end. This is already 10:11. Leverage and compounding only work if you have value. For example, listen to me. When Amanda told me to help her to carry the bag, she wanted to leverage on my strength. The only reason why I agreed to carry the bag was because there was value involved. What was the value? Yes, I was going to make $5,000. If there is no value involved, all right, if there is no value involved, there is no how you are going to there's no how people are going to allow you to leverage on their systems. There is no how. People will not allow you to leverage on their knowledge, on their resources, if there is no value that you are creating. It is only when you are creating value that leverage can come in. Also, it is only when you have created value that you can compound. Are you getting it? So value creation is very primary to wealth creation. So what does value creation mean? Number 1, solving problems. Solving problems. Solving problems. People will pay you to solve problems for them. I'm sorry to say, when all of you came here, all right, you had a problem. I wanted first step to solve for you. What was the problem to hear? Yes, you needed to learn how to use your system, right? How to use the computer, how to operate it, how to use it to produce things. Is that okay? So that was the problem that brought you here. Now let me ask, is that problem being solved? Are you solving the problem? So don't tease me, don't psych me. If we are not solving the problem, let me know. Are we solving problems? Are we solving? Okay. Is Coach J solving the problem? He is. Good. So your parents are happy. You said you are happy paying us because we are solving the problem. Okay? If we are not solving the problem, you won't be seeing more people join us. All right? So when you solve problem for people, they will pay you money. So let me I want you to start thinking about it. What problem do you want to solve in this world before you leave? I'm sorry to say, hope you know you will die one day. I'm sorry to say, it is a reality that you have to put in your mind. Hope you know one day you will die. So you have to start thinking about what you want to give to your world as a solution before you leave this earth. Okay? So start thinking about it. What problem are you going to solve for people? What problem? Then look at this, creating efficiency, doing things cheaper or better. You see POS, right?
Don't look for money, look for what?
Value to create.
Sharp. Don't look for money, look for what?
Value to create.
If you're looking for the value, you are coming. What do you want? Leave me alone. You are sick. Not acceptable. Alvin, sorry. First leg of the phone.
Where?
It really should do it nowhere. You come and make it call the people. So where is my GM that cannot tell you? Is David at your teacher? David is your coach.
I did not find your GM.
Ah.
You know that when you send me I'm always active. He was always active. I like he posted something. I just commented. He commented on my video.
Always active.
Yes, man. I'm active.
It's not that you message, you reply like this 1 hour. That ain't the active. You say everything in his sleep, but it's on TikTok.
Actually, I just sent out WhatsApp. I said this. So now my child said yes. I'll actually see.
Where's the microphone?
Now, guy, you need me and now. Say, I'll tell your father.
I can't find the microphone. And that's good.
All right. Thank you, ma. I'm sorry. Let me get you. Let me use your phone to get a number.
After holiday, the same venue.
After holiday, yes, the same venue. The same venue for his age. The younger ones, 5 to 7 years, in Citadel. Because for his age, we use a lot of internet to show them the song. And we have that here. Yes. All right, ma. What's the name, ma? All right. Thank you. Ma. Okay. Please help me write out this number. I will take it. All right. So how is everyone? How is it going? I'm sorry, I needed to attend to the woman outside. What was the last thing I said? I was talking about blessings clothes. Blessing, they are falling in love with your clothes already.
They are telling you what you said last time.
Okay, tell me. Please let me put camera on these children. Let me hear what they are saying. What did I say? Exactly. Don't look for money. Look for what? Value to create. Yes, that is. I think that was the last thing I mentioned before I excused myself.
What are you doing, boss?
You're supposed to clap for the kids, and all of you.
He will buy us Hollandia yogurt.
Okay, so I'm ending here now. Let me ask these 3 questions. This is part of your assignment for this till next week. Number 1, what type of leverage do you have access to right now? What type of leverage do you have access to right now? How could you use it? What type of leverage do you have access to right now, and how could you use it. I'll just mention one for you. Your parents are leverage for you right now. What type of leverage? Look at the board. Look at the screen. Sorry, it's on the screen. What type of leverage do you have access to right now, and how could you use it? Then the second question: if you invest 50,000 at 15% return and never touch it for 30 years, how much will you have? If you invest 50,000 naira now and you invest it, all right, for the next 30 years, how much will you have at compounding interest? Then number 3, what problem could you solve that people would pay you for? What problem could you solve that people would pay for? So start thinking about it. What problem can you solve? Chidublame, are you hearing what I'm saying? Did you take down the question? If you don't do my assignments, all right, I know what to do to everybody that did not do my assignment. Let me not say it yet. Is there? All right, so I'm ending here now so that you can go into your trainings. There are 2 assignments here. If you invested 50,000 at 15% return and never touched it for 30 years, how much will you have? For the kids, Abi, you can't do that kind of math yet. Don't worry, your tutor will help you. She will explain to you. For those that are in web development, help me to build an app for calculating compound interest. Yes. Build an app for calculating compound interest. Build an app that helps to calculate compound interest, so that if I just put in 50,000 and put in the percentage, it will give me, and the number of years to give me the output. Okay. All right, so we are stopping here. Price for the app, build it first.
Are you questioning? Build it first.
Who? Okay, Tommy, you already have an answer.
How much do you have?
3 million. Wow. For doing nothing, just put the money there and leave it. 15%. All right. Any question before I leave? Do you have any question for me? Do you have any question for me before I leave? All right. So I think we are good now. So we can go to our various. You have a question?
Of course, my GM is open. Where's the
Development. Now you submit your time. My GM is open. Yes.
All right. So take care of yourself. Have a wonderful.
My income is not working. Let me show you. That's your problem. No, now see, 57,500.
All right. So